Can't say that I've ever trapped a place this nice. To get access to it, I'm gonna have to either call or figure out how to open the gate. But it's a gated property. Nice private lake that he's having beaver problems with. We'll see you at the lake. I'm gonna put the boat in right here, close to the house. I'm not wanting to show the house, not wanting to show the address or owner, keep his privacy secured. But I am going around the lake and I'm going to set everything I find. I've already found a bank den right here, and they're undermining the levee. I'll show that today. But they've got caverns. It's a fairly narrow levee, just like for use for getting his tractor across. But they're undermining the levee to the point it's going to collapse. I've got a 5.5 foot long walking stick, and I'm shoving that down in the holes and not finding the bottom. But I'll get this bank den set and show you the set when I get it put in. What I have got is a nice bank den coming out right here. It comes out at an angle, kind of follows the brush contour a little bit, but I'll show you the run. Shallow, there's the run, drops off in it and comes right back out. But I am going to move the 330 a little bit more to the right. But thought I had it a minute ago. But the paddle just told me I need to move it a little more to the right. But I always be willing to change if something's not quite right. Set number 2, I'm going to be putting in right here. It is a heavily used crossover going over this berm, goes over to the watershed lake over there. Both otter and beaver are using it. It's like a good place to try out the Hammer Trapline Products new number 3 modified, with the amount of sign coming up and down this thing. I'm gonna bet it right in here, but I'll take a look at that set as I get it done. There you go, Hammer. There's your set, or your trap, modified number 3, sitting on the bottom, slightly offset. This one gives me an offset opportunity to the left. I just had to mound up a little dirt on the bottom to get it the right depth. It's about 4 inches deep. Right here, where they're coming across, feeding over at that watershed lake. But both beaver and otter sign are present on this takeout and crawl out. Right there is the Hammer's number 3 modified. I'll run the cable out of deep water, anchored off, and keep moving. Set number 2 going in. They have this is another one of these little crossover trails they got coming over the levee, coming right down through here, dropping over that root. They're putting their feet down right here. You can tell where they're trying to slow themselves down to hit the water. And their next step out, right here, is a TS-85 bedded on the bottom. Beaver or otter, he wants them all gone out of here. This is the second set on the leg holes going in. It's a TS-85. So the first one was Hammer's modified number 3. But I got this whole little lake to go set up. I know I got bank dens, pull out, slides, trails. I am going to put a little bit of caster up here to get the foreign beaver territorial response. Should work. I'll get that done and keep moving down. Going in with my next leg hole set, I have a TS-85 bedded right here. There is already like a breasting stick and stobs where they've cut off. Looks like little willows. And the beaver coming up right here, going up the bank. They've got a caster mound way up there. Strange. I'm used to them being put right next to the water. But I've taken a little foreign caster and put it here with the trap bedded just in front of these breasting sticks. And I mean, I couldn't have planned that no better. And I'm gonna run the cable out in deep water and anchor it up. But some of these beaver in trouble. They ain't never seen my tricks before, so we'll see how it plays out tomorrow. But I'm gonna keep making sets. I'll set everything I can find. What I have is another crawl out coming out right here. I have the TS85 bedded right in front of it with a little strange caster on it. I will get the anchor set out in deep water and keep moving. I'm trying to get a video of this bank run. See that sand? The run's right here beside it comes out. And just before I put a trap in it, I'll show you what I'm looking for. You can see the run on the bottom, hopefully. Right there. Goes up under that root wad. Goes up into a bank dam. But I'm gonna be putting a 330 right here. Should make a catch. It's active, active, active. Get that one put in, we'll take a look in a minute. Where's that 330? Sit in that bank run right there on an H stand. It is wore out coming out of that hole. Hopefully we'll make a catch there, but make sure I got it right spot. Yeah, that bank den goes right through where that 330 sit. I'll get my cable pulled out here. Hopefully we'll make a catch there, but these have never been trapped before, at least not by me, so they won't know my tricks. I'll get that one anchored up and keep moving. You gotta love a run like that. Look how dark it is. You can see the sand on both sides and the deep run. And right up through there into the bank den. There will be a 330 going right there. That's just a chip shot. That's gonna hit for sure. I'll get that set put in, we'll take a look. I got that Deepwater 330 anchored off right there in the H stand in the entrance to that lodge. But beaver always have two entrances. I'm gonna go find the other entrance, set it as well. They always have a back door. I'll go down there and look. Oh, I think I see it already. We'll go down there and set it. Just trying to get it filmed before I muddy it up. But right there is the other end of the entrance. Runs right up beside that log. There you go. Right in there is a good ditch on the bottom. You can see it running right through here. I'm putting a 330 right there too. We'll take a look at that set when I get it done. I'm fixing to set this one, but I know I got a 330 set there. 330 set right there on that den. And this is where they're mudding the top of the bank den and bringing in sticks. See the trail right through there. I'm bedding a trap right here. Because even if they know what a 330 is, maybe I'll catch them over here on this trail where they're mudding. Looks good. But I'll get that set made and keep moving down. This guy wants them gone. I want them caught. So it's a good deal. I'll get this set made and keep moving. I know tomorrow when I come, I got to bring some more 330s. I got some. There's a bank den running right up underneath here. Right there. I can see the white sand blowout just below me. There's another entrance. But I'm going to put a 330 here and cast a mound down there. I don't know how many this pond's got in it, or this lake, shouldn't I say, has got in it. But I got a bunch of extra steel I brought with me in the truck. When I set everything I've got here, I'll go back and get more. This run goes right through here. Right there. And right there is a good place to set a 330. Hard bottom, no silt. This is getting the set put in it. This is the other end of it. I can see the sand blow from down there. This one appears to be way more active. And I mean no silt. That's perfect for a 330. I'm gonna get me a 330 stuffed in it. But I've got to bring some more 330s with me tomorrow. But these little runs are perfect to stuff a 330 in. There's the 330 set in that run. I brought 5 330s with me. And I absolutely know now that that was not enough. There will be some additional 330s coming with me tomorrow. But I'm setting the sure enough red hot runs that go into the bank dens. And we're going to get some results for this feller. He wants them gone. So I'm going to keep looking for signs, see where I need more sets. I've got probably another 12, 15 beaver sets, leg holes in the truck. If I see I need more, I'll go back and get more. He wants everything in this pond cleared out. The otter and the beaver. I'll keep moving down. This little lake has been a strange setup. So far, most of the bank dens I'm finding are right up in here. And the slides where they're mudding, because it's the watershed lake is over that levee right there. Boy, beaver coming in here are cutting everything. Back here, all the willows, they're even cutting pine trees. This oak trees, everything back in there. But there's no really set trails. They just come up on it. You can see how all this stuff along the bank is just cut off. They're cutting everything and not leaving any kind of particular feeding trails. But I've set some bank dens and the fresh trails in and out. I'm still gonna keep looking. I got a few more places I'm going to sit. Now that I've talked to the landowner, and he said that what dogs he has are inside dogs and they don't come out around the pond. So I will set a little closer to the house. Now that I know and secure that the fact that his dogs, if they do come out, he's got a little fenced in area, he puts them. I'll get down there and set a little closer to the house now. Getting this, probably the last set I put in. We'll look again here in a minute. Place right here where they're climbing out, and they got like a little castor mound up here. I have put castor lure here to get their attention. Put a little up here on top, and I've got the trap bedded right here where they already have a dish pulled out where they're climbing up. So right there would be a good place to bed the trap. I'll run the stake out in the deep water and move around. I got a couple more places I'm going to look at before I get out of here. When you're coming in to do a damage job, set everything you can. These people want results, and you owe it to them if you're going to try to work for them to give it to them. I'll get this and anchored and look around some more.